Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, so anybody wants to present their project?
Yes, ma'am. Uh,
Okay,
can I start?
so uh, just write your name, Arijit, and I will call you. Others also, please write your name, and then I will call you. Project. Yes, Arijit, you can start now.
Okay, ma'am. Is my screen visible, ma'am? Ma'am?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. Uh, so hello everyone. Good evening, and I'm Arijit Kaviraj, and for this week's final this week's project, I have created a blog website where users can create blogs and read them, and also delete them and edit them. So I'll start with the backend first. So for the backend, I already created some uh, models first. For example, the user model, then the blog model, where depending on which we can create blogs and uh, fetch them from the front end side. Then I created uh, some controller files. For example, the auth controller file that creates the user here, and the login function as well for the users to authenticate. And after that, I created routes for that as usual. Here are the auth routes, and then I started them here, and then I started working on the blog controller file where the users can create post here. This is the post creation file. Here we'll check whether the user has put in the title and the blog content for the blog post to be made, and after that we use those title and blog content to create the blog, and also we take the author ID so that we can identify who is the author of that post. This will be used when we want to delete a post or edit the post. And after that, I created a function to edit the created blog. It takes the slug, which is basically a unique identifier I created with the blog title, along with the user ID, I mean author name, and the time it was created, to make sure that none of the blogs have the same user ID, same slug. Uh, so this way we can identify any blog and edit them. I used the same slug here to find a particular post. Uh, Here, as you can see, I'm taking this as a parameter from the route itself that we're going to use to find a particular post. And there's I created two more functions, one to show all the posts of a single user. This will basically take the user ID of an author and find all the blogs created by that user. And this is just a feed function. Basically, it fetches 10 latest 10 blogs from the database and then show it to the user. And finally, the delete post function, which basically takes the slug of the post and also checks whether the user has the authority. Whether the user is the author of the post or not. If they are the author of the post, they can delete it or edit it. If they're not, then they can't. This was the functions. Now, after creating these functions, I created the route for this, I had to make some changes here since I was thinking that adding the parameter here would basically work, but um, adding parameters without a route before that was conflicting with the uh, data fetching, and it was creating problems. So I created the routes in this way. And after this was all done, I started working on the front end side. Um so for the front end side, I created a home page, obviously. I created multiple routes. I created a home page for that to where the users will land. This has a multiple components that I uh, imported from various websites like uh, React Bits. This is a website where you can choose the type of animation you want, and then you have to copy the code here and install the dependencies needed, and then you can add those dependencies. For example, the decrypt text. This animation, I will show you how this actually works when I show the website. So that was one element, and then there was this animated content. This basically shows the text fading upwards. Well, these are just UIs. Let me show you how normally the feed works. So this is the feed page. This uses the route that we created here to fetch the last 10 recent post on the database. So basically, we are fetching the data from here and using as used it. We're setting up all the post that we have fetched, and after that we're I'm using another component I imported from React Bits, and using it after using it, I'm adding an animation, and this is another card that this is the component I created to show the post itself, what post says. And it has multiple buttons for deleting, liking, and I mean not deleting, for liking, commenting, and sharing. And here's the content of the product, the blog. And I also added a error page in case if the posts are not loaded, then the users can I mean users will see this one. And after the feed, there's a create post function, I mean create post page, where we users can create the blogs, and after creating they can check it on the feeds. And aside from the feeds, they can check their own post in their own user account, where they will see the username and the email of their ID and all the posts they have made it. And I also added a link tag for this, so that if they want to check the whole post from there, they can click on it, and they will go to another page where it will only show the post itself, only that post. And here they can delete it and edit it, although edit function is not completely done yet, so I have only added the deleted function here. I can add the edited function, but I have to create another form for that, so I was not able to complete it in time. But I can add that later on. There are the login and sign up functions, the basic ones. And are there any pages left? Yeah, the logout function. Well, these are the basic ones. Since it takes since I'm using JWT token, it would just basically remove the token from the local storage, and that way we can log out from the system. Now let me show you the output of the function. Uh, Ma'am, I'm showing the output here. PD. Okay. Now this is the website. As I said earlier, the decrypt text that component I added from React Bits. It basically just shows this kind of animation when the page is reloaded. I mean, page is loaded, and I also had the same kind of animation here, but it's just add. I mean. just shows at the beginning of the page load, and then there is this animation. As I said, it would fades up the content in the page. If you look at uh, if you look at this a little, uh, there's a little blurry point here. This is also another component I have added from React bits to make it look a little bit different from normal pages. And these are the normal, I mean, the home page content. Now the feed page. This is the feed page. This shows all the content that I mean all the blogs that are on the page, as I said earlier. Although we cannot see it here from completely. I mean, if I go to the page here, this is where the user page is, and if I click on one post, we can go to the whole, I mean, the page itself. And if I want to delete the post, I can delete it from here. As you can see, that post is already gone. And if I log out, it would, it is the error page, as I said earlier. Now I have to go to the home page, and after that, if I log in, for example, let's say I'm using this account, I can check the post of this user. As you can see, it shows the post itself, and if I check the feed, it's still there, and the post I deleted is already gone. This was all of it. I wanted to add a search function for it, but it was not completed, but I will add it in due time. And I also added this create function. Here users can function create a function. I mean, here they can create blogs. Blog one. Just type something, I guess. If I post here, I can go and check the blog here. As you can see, the blog is here. And if I go to the account page here, I can check the blog itself here as well. So this was all from me. There are multiple things I wanted to add. For example, for the create page, I wanted to add the AI assistant for the users to create post or blogs pretty efficiently, but I was not able to do it. And same for the search function. And as for the edit function, it was almost done, but the edit function is not working yet. So I guess I have to work on that. And aside from that, that was it, I guess.
Okay, Arijit, well done. You have a good project right now. Since you already know what changes updates you need to do, that's great. Work on it, and it will be a very good project then. Very
Okay,
well
ma'am.
done.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I stop sharing now?
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody else who wants to present their project? Tejasvi, are you here? Tejasvi, are you here? Is it not possible now? Okay. So anybody else who has completed any of the project that you want to present, it's the time now. Just let me know if you want or not. Am I audible? Archana, you will have to present it today only. Otherwise, you will need to record it. If your backend is complete, then also you can present it. So, are you going to present, Archana? Okay, okay. So, I hope nobody wants to present it now, I guess. Right? Just write yes or no in the chat box. Okay, so just a minute. Shad, if you have some pending projects, then you will have to complete by this week only. And then you will have to record your video and upload the link of those recorded videos from your Google Drive. Okay? Okay. So in the last session, we were doing MongoDB, where we have tried to perform some commands from our terminal, but connecting your MongoDB from the VS Code was left, right? Okay. So, okay, yes. So we will start with that only. First, we will do this and then we will move further. First of all, the problem that we were having in that previous code was that we were trying to use this Mongo client method. That was the previous method that MongoDB used to do in the previous version, which is using this Mongo client and then dot connect method. But nowadays they use Mongo's library over here. So what you have to do, you just have to install Mongoose library, just like other libraries that we have installed using the same command, which is npm I and mongoose. And then you will have to run this code. What I will just explain you this code. Okay. So first of all, you will have to require this Mongoose library. Then as you will provide this MyDB database, which is the database that you want to create, right? And then uh, we will use this async and await function, which is the asynchronous method of writing your code. So inside this async function, which is run over here, I will try to connect my MongoDB database with my VS Code over here, with my terminal. So my database will be connected using this mongoose.connect method. And I will pass this URL that I have got for my MongoDB compass, right? And then I will just specify a few properties that use new URL parser set to true and use unified topology set to true. So these are the connection methods that you should uh, update and you should have in your code. That is to enhance the new parser. That is a kind. You just understand that these two properties and these two methods are used for the no, frequent connection and normal connection, so that no error occurs while your connection is set up. Next, you will have to define the schema. So what is the schema? I know that Mongoose or the MongoDB allows us to upload or store the information in the unstructured format. But over here, we are specifying the schema so that our data can be in the structured format. Because whenever we will make any projects, it won't be like that we will try to store the random kind of data format. Of course, we can do, but still we will provide the customer a schema for our projects. So whatever what they are doing over here, they have specified this customer's schema, like a new mongoose.schema, and then the two attributes that over here for this for any document of the mongoose will be name and the address, and then I am specifying the data type in which these attributes will be stored. Next is customers. So this will be the collection. Like fonts, customers will be handling the mongoose.model. So here customers model is being created using mongoose.model method. So whatever schema that we have defined earlier, we will provide this as the argument to this model uh, method, and customers will be the collection name for us. Next is this customer will be used. So now in this customer, what will happen? A new document will be inserted. Same in the format that we have specified, which is customer schema over here, right? Like you can see that they have this name and then they have this address over here. So the same format that we have specified in our customer schema is being inserted over here, and we have given the method customer.save. Next, they will just console database and collection created with first document. So this will be the signal that we will see in our terminal that the database has been created and collection has been created, and even the first document has also been inserted. Next, after the all the functions that we will perform for our Mongoose database will uh, completed, then we will just disconnect the this connection, and if in case any error occurs, it will console the error. Now, since we have specified this function run, we have to call also so that it could run, and we have just specified this line which is run, calling the function that we have specified to connect to our Mongoose database, then specifying the schema, and the next is creating the model, and after that inserting the document to our customers collection. Now let's run this node app.js. It will just console database database and collection created with first document, right? So that is how you can create your database, create your collection, and then insert one document inside your Mongo scheme. Just try to do this code and try to run this and let me know if you're getting the answer. The console that says database and collection created with first document. Are you all able to understand this code? Is it clear? I am not getting any response. Why is that so? Do I have to explain the code again? Any line that you did not understood? So should I explain it again, Sumit, or is it clear? Okay, what about others? Okay. So now since we have inserted our document using this dot save method, now we will try to insert the document using the insert one method. Okay. So let's try to do that. Okay, so we have specified, we will just just a customer schema will remain the same, and even the models customer schema, like we have created the model, that line also will be the same. The only lines that we will change is to this particular thing that we will use over here, like insert one, like we are only inserting one document only. So that is how we insert one documents using this mongoose. But if we want to insert multiple documents at once, then we will use the insert many method. Let's try to do that only directly. So what we will do, we will just write const and result, that will be console, and await, because we are using the asynchronous method, customers, which is the collection for me, and then insert menu. After that, I will just pass the array over here, like name, John, address. Okay, so these many methods, documents I want to insert, and now I will just console this result over here. And then it will automatically disconnect the connection, and error will be consoled if in case it occurs. Let's try to run this. So it will just insert all the documents. Node app.js. Let's see. So it has inserted all the documents that we have inserted over here. John and the address, again the Peter, Amy, Hannah, and Michael and Sandy. So all these attributes have been inserted to my database now. Now, if I want to see all the documents, what I will do, I will just use the find method over here. I will change this query. Okay, let me just copy this. Okay, if it is clear, try to run this and show me the screenshot. Okay, now I will check for all the documents. Let's say over here. And for that, I will just use find method. Once, let's say all customers dot find, and I will just log all the customers over here. Saving it and running the file. So see, it has consoled all the documents over here. So that is how you can perform. You can connect your mongoose to from your VS Code also. Is it clear till here? Okay, great. Others also please share your screenshot. So okay, let me know that is it clear, the lines of code and the meaning of every line. At least you should know what you are doing. Okay, so we can yeah, okay, fine. Good. Okay. So that is how you can connect your VS Code with your Mongoose. Now I will tell you about MongoDB Atlas. Any idea about MongoDB Atlas if anybody has used? Any idea about MongoDB Atlas? Okay, so basically, MongoDB Atlas is kind of cloud storage that MongoDB provides us. Okay, so if in case you don't have MongoDB server in your local system, you can directly store your database in their cloud storage that they provide in the form of MongoDB Atlas. Yes, you are right. It is a cloud platform that will let you store your database in the cloud, and you don't have to you don't need to install the MongoDB server in your local system. And ideally, whenever you make your full uh, project, full stack project, we have to use the cloud storage only, so that any number of users can interact with our website, and we don't have the problem with our storage system. And even when you will need to deploy your project, when you deploy, you usually move to a cloud storage only. Okay. So that will just help you with the security purpose also. Your database won't be affected, and it won't be disrupted, whatever will be saved in your database. So I will just tell you how you can use that MongoDB Atlas. So just search for MongoDB Atlas. Here you will get the first link, Atlas database. Now you will have to click on, yeah, I will just copy this link for you. Just click on this get started button at the top right. And then you will need to sign up with Google. Either you can fill the details over here, or you can directly sign up with your Google account. And basically, you have to create your Atlas account that you will need to do. So I'm just signing up with my Google account only. Since I already have my account, so it is showing me the signing in. And if in case you are new, just create your Google account over here. You can create your account using the your Google or just fill those details over there. So you will get this kind of window over here since I have some of my projects listed, but if you are new and you are logging in for the first time, you won't have any projects right now. Okay. So what you will do, so in my organization section, I will just go to my projects and view all projects, and then I will try to create one project. So I will just click on this new project. If you are new, you will get the new project button at the front only when you are will be logged in. So I have just got this create new project file page over here. Are you all able to get this to this particular page, creating the project? Because I want that you do this with me only, so you don't get confused. Just let me know if you are able to find this page of creating a project. Are you able to get to this that page? Or if you want, you can share your screen and then let me know if you're facing any problem. Got it. Okay. So Archana has got. Okay, fine. So now we will create one project. Let's name the project as block system. We won't be adding some tags over here right for now. And I will just click on this next button. Now, since I will only be the owner for right now, if you want, if you are working on a group project, then you can add some more members and set permissions who can also like can access to this database. And this particular feature will be very useful when you will be working in your group projects. So keep that in mind. Right now, I will be the owner for my project, which is block system right now, and I will just click on this create project button. So my project will be created. Okay. And now I will create a cluster inside my project. So that is how you can create your cluster. You will get this kind of window. Right now, I will choose a free plan only. And then I won't change the name of my cluster. It is a cluster 0. And provider, you can choose any of the provider, AWS, Google Cloud, or Azure. And I'm not changing the provider also. The region is also, I'm not changing it over here. It will be Mumbai only for me. And then I will just click on this create deployment button. So the cluster will be created. I'm resharing my screen. Just let me know if it is now visible now. Is it visible now? Okay, okay. So are you all able to create the cluster? Because after that, you will get this kind of window to connect to your cluster, like this kind of window where you will be able to see your cluster over here, like cluster 0, and you will get two buttons, connect and edit configuration. Did you all get this window? Okay. So now I will just click on this connect button and I will click on this create database user. Choose a, it's not showing me, just a minute. Get connection string. Ideally, it should give the connection string directly to me. Just a minute. Yeah. You must be getting this kind of window to your cluster connection. Connect to cluster 0 and set up connection security. Right? Can you all see the get this kind of window? Connect to cluster and set up connection security window. Okay. So after that, just click on this um, drivers. You can choose any method like drivers or compass or shell or MongoDB for VS Code. I will just click on this MongoDB for VS Code and then I will get the, so it is not showing the password. That is the problem. Let me create one new project then. I will just create the cluster with the free plan only, not changing any details, create deployment. And then I will just get this window. So right now I'm getting my username and then my password. So I will just copy this password for right now if in case it is not showing that later. Paste the password over here and create database user. That has been created. Now I will just choose a connection method, how I want to connect MongoDB for VS Code. See, I'm getting this string. Now this string will be used as my URL. Copying this URL, coming back to our VS Code. Right now I will just paste this string and then do paste this string somewhere that you can access directly and then click on done. So now my connection string I have got. One more thing, just go to your database access, uh, network access actually, and then add one IP address and just click on this allow access from anywhere. Because right now you want to work on the local project. So that is why you will allow the access from anywhere and then click on confirm. So the current or the default IP address will be added to your project. Just wait for the status to get active. Archana, can you share your screen so that I will let you know and even others will get to know about it? Because I want someone to share their screen from the very start, like you have created the account and then you are creating the cluster. Is it possible? Anyone can do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just a minute. Yes, the status has been active. So now we can use this uh, string over here. Okay, so do one thing, Archana, share your screen and then I will tell you how you can use this string in your projects.
Second.
Okay, so since you have got the password, save this password somewhere.
Hello.
Okay, so just click on this create database user button
Yes, ma'am.
and choose a connection method. Then
Do I need to
right
select
click on
MongoDB for VS Code?
yes.
Copy this.
And you have got this string, save this string. Okay, so now just click on the done button.
Okay.
So you have got the connection string now. Now go to the network access.
Yes, ma'am.
And add IP address button.
Allow access for anywhere.
Yes.
Confirm, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Click on the confirm button. Okay, so it will
Yes,
just
ma'am.
be
Now it's
active.
active.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
This
So I
was
will
the
tell you
error
how
I
you can
was
use that
facing.
string. Okay, okay. Okay, others, have you all got to this till this step? Anybody else who is facing any problem to connect your cluster getting the string?
Ma'am, second current IP address is a second process, ma'am.
I am not able to understand what you are trying to say.
Ma'am, second process. The first process is the auto created a part of auto setup process, and second, ma'am,
Yes. So you are
like
stuck in the second step.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, share your screen then. Archana, you can now stop the sharing.
Second.
Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. Okay, so just click on this add IP address button and allow access from anywhere
Oh, okay.
and then confirm. And it will just be active in few seconds.
It's okay, ma'am. It's active.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so now I will tell you how you can use your string. So now I will paste this URI in my compass string over here. And now I will just write the connection method like mongoose.connect. Same. Use new URL password set to true and use unified topology set to true. Then dot then method to check if any error occurs. That will just console connected to MongoDB Atlas successfully. And then dot catch method catch the error. Console.log error connected to MongoDB Atlas and the error will be console. Now I will just create the schema for my database. Const, let's say user schema, new mongoose.schema, and it will be name, email, and age. Fine. And next, using const user, creating the model over here, which will be user, and then const. Let's add one new user to our database, email, and then giving the age. Fine, this will be our new user, saving the new user to our database, and then checking for the errors. If the database will be saved, Fine. So if it will be saved, it will just console user saved successfully. And in case of any error occurs, it will just console error. Saving it, running it over here, node app.js5 in my MongoDB. So it is giving me the console connected to MongoDB Atlas successfully and user has been saved successfully in my cloud storage. Let's go to our storage, clusters. Browse collections, go to your browse collections button. Yes, you can do that, but since I'm just showing you how you can use your URI, that is why I'm just giving you the example over here. See, in my user schema that I have implemented, I am getting one query, which is saying name, email, and age, and the unique ID that I've got over here for my this document. And this V says 0, that is version 0, right? That is also automatically given to the document whenever you are working on the Atlas database. Everyone try this code and just let me know if you are able to see your schema in the Atlas database. Okay, after this, like I will try to do the asynchronous method only as he has suggested me. Uh, let's do that then. So what I will do, I will try to create one user, like inserting the user using async method and then trying to fetch that particular user from our database. So the user schema will be seen and I will not change the collection also over here. I will just provide the function to create the user async function to create new user or add user that will add have the parameters as name, email, and age. After that, it will just have const user, like it will just select the new user from, and then it will automatically save. So whatever parameters that you will pass to these arguments, it will take that arguments and it will automatically save using this dot save method, and it will console us user added successfully, and it will just give the user that has been added to my database. Next, after adding, I will try to take or fetch the users using get users, let's say, and const users is equal to await users.find. So this is also using the find method to check all the users right now in that exist in my database. Next, I will try to run one example like async await. So I will try to add one user await add user. I will call this function and I will provide the details to my document that I want to insert, like John Doe or let's say Peter. Email will be, I think it had email. So Peter at the rate email.com, and then providing the age. And then I will try to add one more user. Let's say Sam at the rate gmail.com, providing the age. Now I will try to access the users using this await get users. Let's try to run this code, saving it. Node app.js. See, so first of all, it has, okay, first of all, it is telling me that connected to MongoDB data atlas successfully. Now it is also giving me the console about which user has been added. Initially, the Peter user has been added whose email is Peter and then age. After that, the next user that has been added to my database is Sam, having the email Sam at the rate and then age over here. After that, since I have also tried to get all the users at once, so it is giving all the users from my database, John Doe, Peter, and Sam. Let's try to see this in our database also, refreshing the page. I will have 3 documents now in my database. See, I am having query results, 1 of 3, second, and then 3 documents that I have in my database. Are you all able to do this? Okay, can anyone share their screen and show me if you are getting the result in your Atlas?
Code is run successfully in VS Code, but at uh, Mongo Atlas, some problem. No?
Let's then share your screen.
Like it's connect to Mongo DB Atlas successfully.
These are saved successfully, yes. Uh,
And
Go to your browse collections button.
some comments, ma'am.
See, I think go to your test collection. Yes, inside this you're getting users.
No, 2 times I've run, ma'am. Okay,
Yes, yes, okay,
thank you, ma'am.
fine. Others are also getting the result. Just share your screenshots. Okay, good job, Archana. Okay, so we have got to know that how we can access our MongoDB Atlas from our VS Code. We can see that, and I hope it is clear to everyone. So do one thing at your end. I will just check up on you tomorrow. Uh, add two functions to update the user and to delete the user. Is it possible? You will just have to use the update one method and delete one method. And you will just call that function and it will update and delete the documents from your database. Is it okay? Okay. So now I will just tell you about .env file. Okay. So any idea about .env? Anyone heard of this library before? Okay. So basically, whenever you will create your full project, you usually don't share all your credentials. What are the credentials in your project? Whatever it is used to access our env variables through the project. Yes, yes. So what happens that you will not share your port number on which your local system will run, local project will run, or you won't be sharing your JWT or token for that is used for authentication purpose. Even the URI that you are getting for your cluster, that would also not being shared by the anyone. So whenever you upload your project into the GitHub, so you upload all these credentials of your project into a file that is not getting uploaded to your GitHub. So one of the file that is not being uploaded to your GitHub or is not being shared by to anyone is the .env file. And for that, you just have to, yes, you will have to mention this .env file in your git ignore file, and it will automatically not be updated or uploaded to your GitHub folder or GitHub repository. So I will just tell you how you can create your own .env file for your project. So you just have to install one more library, which is .env npm I .env file. Everyone run this command. Sensitive data database UI, secret path, etc. Safe. Yes, all these are will be kept safe in your env files. .env will be the library that we will need. Okay, so now I will just create one .env file in my folder where I am currently in .env. Now I will just mention this string in my .env. Inside the variable, let's say Mongo URI is equal to, and then the string without double quotes. I will just save this file, which is .env, and then coming back to our app.js, you will have to require the library, which is .env. Require .env config, and then using this config file. like const, and I will here just write process dot env dot mongo URI. So just make sure whatever variable that you're using over here, it should be same. Then only it will be able to access that variable and paste over here. So that is Mongo URI, and this URL will be passed as parameter over here. Let's try to run the code again. Node app.js. See, it is showing me that again the code output won't change, but what the difference that you have created in your file is now you are not showing this Mongo URI to the users. Now this app.js, this is the main, since this is the main server file, this will be shared by to everyone. So now those people won't be able to see your main Mongo URI, and this will be protected in your .env file. Now, whenever you will upload this, for example, you have this project that is to be uploaded in your GitHub, you will just create one .gitignore file. And over here, you will just mention .env. So this .env file won't be shared by anyone. Okay, good job. Good job, Akriti. I will just paste this code for you. The only changes that you have to make is update your URL statement to your process.env.mongo URI, and it will just take the URI from your .env file. And in your .env file, you will just write Mongo URI is equal to and your string. Just replace these underscores with your connect your .env file over there. Is it clear? Are you able to get this? Because this is very important while you are deploying your projects, or this is the like last thing that you should know whenever you are working in the full stack. Okay, anybody show me how you have integrated your .env file?
I share, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Like this.
So you have got .env, fine, and yes, great. And in the .ignore git ignore file, You have got .in. Very good. Okay, so others are also getting the same. You have created the files for .env. Like if I show you how we can uh, do your Git initialization. So the command is git init. That will just initialize to my GitHub, initialize empty GitHub repository. And like over here, you can see this .git ignore has been you, and this .env file is not getting green color. Why is that so? Because this .env file is not getting shared, but it will just let the users, let the other people know that this .env file has been protected, right? So that is how you will be able to protect your .env file, and even the node modules file also. You will have to uh, add node modules file also over here. That is also not needed to be shared, like node modules. See, it is also has been removed from this screen. Like if I check the status, I will have to only add for these 4 files over here, which is .gitignore, app.js, package.json, and package.json. Only these 4 files will be added to my GitHub or repository or my Git account, right? So you have just protected your .env file from me. I will just write git add dot now git status. There is some warning. So nothing has been left for the committed. So I can now directly upload my project. If in case it is a project, it to my repository. Right? You can just see the git status using these commands only to initialize your GitHub. Then checking for the status, add node modules folder also in your .env file modules, and this slash will be let the git know that it is a folder. So this needs to be added to your GitHub, like a git ignore file, and then see if it is showing the status. It won't show you the node modules file and the .env file. Okay, so is it clear till here? Whatever we have discussed. Okay. Okay, Tejashree, are you here? Okay. Yes, you can now start.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Give me a second, ma'am. Just that's the network. Ma'am, is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, you are audible, but your voice is too low.
No, ma'am.
Yes, you are audible.
So I'll start the presentation. Uh, I have this is not this week's presentation. This is the before week's presentation. I have done a appointment management system for patient management system, ma'am, and this is my backend part. Okay, so this controller's file actually controls the apartment appointments. Um, in this part of the code, we can check if the date while to book an appointment, we can check the date is today or not. If the user books an appointment today, it will reject, and if the user appoints it for the next day or the following days, it will successfully book the appointment. This code deals with that. And here we can see if the and here we can edit and delete the appointments after the consultation is over. This is the code for that. And Auth controller deals with the user's login and logout details here. And the doctor's controllers deals with if the here this shows if the doctor is successfully added or not. After the name, doctor ID, department, specialization entry, we can see here. Uh, uh, there will be the log that doctor is added successfully, and the doctor can be deleted over from this code. And here we can manage the patient's record over here. And this code we can add the patient after getting the input from the user name, gender, name, contact number, place, consultation history. Uh, and here we can, in this part of the code, we can delete the patient or edit the patient's infos. And here, this is the this stores the statics of the user's data. It shows how many appointments are there and appointments are done. This is done here. And in this middleware, it will show if the token is valid or not valid for authentication. Models, this is appointment.js. This deals with the appointment session. And the doctor's information is over here. Patient's info is stored here, and user over here. All this data collected through the website is sent to the Mongoose using this part of the code. And .env folder will have the backend code and all. And now I will do the front end part. Yes. The code starts from the index.js, index.html. Here, from the ID is equals to root, the code triggers, which will automatically go to index.js. Here we have document get element is equals to root. Here we will get the root index.js thing. And we have app.js. App.js gets the gathers all the pages and this shows them accordingly. And here we have the pages. Add doctor page. Here we can add the doctor's info. And this is all the for the styling part we will use it. And in the form, doctor's name is required. In the form, it will show which is required and which is not required to create the doctor. And this is the code for stylings. That is all. And after successfully getting the doctors, adding doctor, it will show success. And here we can add the patient. Patient. Uh, it takes user's name, gender, age, contact number, place, consultation history, and it will take the information. And from here, appointment, we can appointment in this page we can book the appointment. Oh no, this is the appointment list. We can show it over here, and in this page over here, we can actually book an appointment. In dashboard, it shows the hospital name and the intro part, and it shows the stats which we have code. Here we have the code. It shows the stats and doctors list. From that doctors, it will show info over here. Doctors list, it takes the info from add doctors and store over here and shows it. Login.js, this deals with the login page and not found. If user opens any page that's not yet coded, it triggers here. And this is used for registration. This enables new users to create their account and experience this website. And now I will show the app. So give me a second, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, this here, let's log out so that we can log in again. Here, I will just log into the account I already have. And once we sign in, it shows the home page. Here we can see the stats. We have one doctor in total. I just added one doctor and three patients, four appointments for today, and were treated, and two upcoming upon appointments. And we can see the doctors which we have added and few reviews. These are the static reviews. And in this page, we can actually book the appointment. Here we can actually select the user patient which are already saved in the database. Here, Jade is already a patient in the hospital. So let's select him. And uh, this is the your doctor. And we'll type some concern and date. We can actually not select the same date. It will show error. So let's see it. So it won't take. So let's book an appointment for tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, appointment is booked, and we can see this appointment over here. This is this I just added this appointment, and once the appointment is done, we can put it to. We can even edit here, and if the patient is treated, we can just add a treated option, and we can have the edit option to reschedule the appointment. And we can add the doctor over here by entering doctor's name, doctor's ID, department, specialization, experience, etc. And doctor's list is over here, patient list is over here. And in add patients list, we can actually add the name, everything. uh, Here, let's just put some random number. And here we can see it will ask the patient if it's their first visit or not. If yes, it will. So patient is added. If it's not the first visit, then it will ask for the history of the patient, like when did they visit the last time for, and who who was the attending doctor for that appointment, and what was that they came for, and it takes the value. The patient is added right now. Yeah, that is my project now.
Okay, Tejasvi. Well done. Since you have got your even .env files added to your to your project, very well done. Good job. Okay, so I hope everyone has now presented the project. So we can now wrap up this call. If any doubts regarding whatever we have discussed, you can stay and ask, and others are now allowed to leave the call. If you don't have any doubts, you can now leave the session.
So, ma'am,
Yes.
this is Tejasvi, ma'am. Actually, yesterday I have presented my week 5 project, and I have already presented my week 1 project on that week itself, and today I presented week 4 project. So now I can just send week 2 and week 3 projects, right, ma'am? Recordings.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Satya. Thank you, everyone. Yes. Yes, Rahul, this is your last week, and in this week, you will get your major project. Yes, it is mandatory to send your repository links to the mail, that is mini projects, and even update your Google form that was shared earlier when your internship started.